Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears! Last time we found ourselves a troll doll, which didn't really help us out since it immediately got stolen by Stone. Well, Bishop Stone, Stein, whatever this guy is. Anyway, last time we were attempting to flee, so this time let's continue on with that. There's not a whole bunch, a lot left to this area, so let's just move from the save point in on out here. Oh, look at that! We found them already. We should probably try and get the nanomachine colony back before they do something crazy with it and have world domination or destroy the world or whatever they're trying to do with it. Yeah, they're not really all that useful. Give what back? Who said that? Well, I didn't have a name on it. It's someone off screen, isn't it? But if it's not them, or them... Oh, we're fucked. You remember this guy? This is the guy who destroyed Bart's gear. And he's laughing, and I'm scared. This guy takes down gears without being in a gear. Then again, so does Grahf, but either way, scary shit. And who are you anyway? A used up toy. What belongs to you? The nanomachine colony? Yeah, we should get a name. Why don't they matter? Id. That's id, not ID, and there's a specific reason for that. It relates to Jungian and Freudian psychology. Once we get to a certain point in the game, I will go over his name because I find that's one of the more interesting points about the game, or at least about certain character arcs and certain plot points. So yeah. Of course that would depend on us succeeding here. He is no pushover. We are going to go straight out, and we're going to go with our highest level techs. And he has super high evade. And he attacks fast, and he attacks often. And he does combos like we do, which really does not help matters out. First things first, start with speed. Get speed going on whoever. It doesn't matter, just go with speed. You need speed up. You can make it through this fight without it, but as long as you have Billy, you're pretty much, you're not going to die. But he is really powerful, so you do want to go after him, and you may want to use a different combo so you can have a higher chance of hitting this guy, but I don't think I've shown off these combos. This is not a scripted fight, so he's also not very weak against any element, so I wouldn't bother with any of those. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick to some of the weaker, slightly weaker attacks. I think one down from this so that it has a higher chance of hitting him more than once. At least we'll get a few more hits in and then hopefully hit with the combo as well. Yeah, that's a little more damage. That's better. Yeah, Billy unfortunately is really slow. I probably should have used speed on him first, because as long as he's there, he should be able to use heal all and just kind of wipe the floor with any damage that he can do, since he can basically full heal everyone. Now, having this theme playing during a boss fight seems kind of, you know, kind of different. What the hell? What are you creating there? None of his attacks have names. Billy, can you get your turn, please? You're falling behind on the healing. Yeah, if you use speed up on him first, Goddess's Call, that's probably the better choice, because then he has a better chance at actually getting another turn. See, right now, he's going to do this turn, and probably won't get a chance to do any more speed ups before the fight ends. But yeah, this is definitely a good choice, because Satan is so fast anyway that he works really well in this fight as a counterbalance, so that you can be dealing damage and keeping up with the healing. not really as difficult as it probably should have been, and we learn Banfrau, or however you pronounce that. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like French or something. I don't know, I can't speak French. Hey, nice! And we get 5G. Woot. Oh well, I got some decent stats, I'll take it. I don't want to redo the fight. When I choose to redo fights, it's often just kind of a whim. And who the hell are you? And they're gonna run with the naked troll doll person thing. Ah, Wiseman! That's a good sight to see. You aren't quite so evil as all the other weird people we've been meeting, you know, Grahf. Anyway, to further what I was kind of talking about there before I got distracted about playing this theme in a boss fight, there are a few other points in the game where they'll play a really quiet, really mellow, or really emotional track during a boss fight. And I find, like, they don't do it too much, but when they do it, it really fits the tone of the situation really well, and I find it's a very effective strategy as opposed to just having upbeat boss theme every single time. Having a variety of different boss themes and even battle themes is usually quite effective. Thinking back to Legend of Dragoon, they did a great job with like I think 3 different battle themes depending on where you were. Having the Forbidden Land battle theme anytime you were in one of the areas of, oh, what was it? Any of the ancient Wingly cities or anything like that. That was very effective because it added that extra little bit of mystique or difference about the area. It was different. And that's what I think both that game and this game do quite well. Id? I think you're a little too powerful there, buddy. You're even glowing. And with all that hair, you might even be a Super Saiyan. I don't know. Hair's the wrong color, unless he's Super Saiyan 4. But we don't acknowledge GT, because please no. Anyway, just in time. Okay. So, let's get out of here ASAP and get on the little elevator here and see if we can get as far away from this area as we can. Good thing that's going fast. I'd be a little scared if it started moving slow. And let's go, go, go. And we have the weird thingy again. The fishbowl, apparently. We're too late. They've already taken the child there, or the nanomachine colony, or the troll doll to Krelian. What is a nanomachine, anyway? Robots that are smaller than human cells. Oh, so they have very highly advanced technology there that allows them to heal wounds with Borg technology. I mean, with nanomachines. No, I was right the first time. And of course, advanced technology is always ancient in nature because, you know, reasons. Because of JRPG, I guess. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Oh yeah? To free humanity from its yoke. Yeah, I think Faye mentioned that when he woke up, or when we saw a scene of him and then he disappeared. Wonder where he went anyway. Human reconstruction. Now, here we get a little additional information. Demi-humans like Hammer and Rico were born as the result of messing around with DNA. Something that was done by ancient Solaris. So, yeah, the idea, well, I'll talk about it in a bit. There's another scene that further elaborates about this that would be a better choice to talk about this. There are lots of scenes in the game where I could basically stop the LP and have like a 20-minute episode of me explaining things. I will try to not do that, and I have no intentions of doing that. But I'm going to try and make maybe a bonus episode or something like that, or just some other type of an episode where I'm going on about things like that and try to explain them over some interesting images or fighting extra enemies that aren't part of the, you know, the what I would normally fight in the LP. You're doing something anyway. Let's talk to you. You can go anytime. You always say that. Seems Faye isn't in the infirmary. He must be on board somewhere. Well, he is actually on board somewhere, of course. It's not like he could go anywhere. So yeah, fast forward. He is in the gear hangar. He is actually taking a look at Weltall for whatever reason. So let's go in here first, because as soon as we talk to him, we trigger another event, and we get thrown into a boss fight. So, can I change party members? Thank you! If I remember correctly, I think Satan is unavailable for the boss fight, so I want to bring in Bart, and I will be using Billy, Bart, and Ellie for the fight. But I want to get their gears all fixed up and set up, so I'll do that, and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. So I've outfitted Bart with some stuff, but unfortunately I can't remove Satan from my party at this point, so he's just going to sit there. You still have the evasion ring, nothing's changed there. You still have the ether doubler, nothing's changed there. I gave Bart the evade, something else that gives him 5 to evade. I can't remember what it's called. Doesn't really matter. Just something. Why not? And we have completely switched up our equipment here. We want to go with seal ARs, 2 of them, because the upcoming boss will use seal attacks more than anything else. And we want to be able to restore our HP, because we might need it. Though, that may be kind of redundant because he only has 2 attacks. One of them is having your HP, and the other is seal damage. Everything else is just status effects, so I guess it's kind of unnecessary, but I'm going to have it there anyway, because why not? In your case, I'm going to keep you... Like, you could do this 2 ways. You could set her up just like everyone else with seal ARs and frame plus 30, or you can leave her with power magic, ether circuits, whatever. I'm just going to give her the frame HP instead of one of the E-circuits, just in case she needs healing, otherwise she's going to die kind of situation. But, yeah. There's 2 ways to go about the fight, just like with the last fight. Now that we have ether doublers and Ellie, and we're fighting a gear battle, yeah, pretty much every fight has the opportunity of using air rods to annihilate the boss. In fact, if you use air rods each round and have 2 E-circuits and a power magic and the ether doubler, you can probably win the fight in 2 rounds. So, yeah. I'll probably use it once toward the end of battle, or maybe at the start. We'll see. I haven't really thought the whole process through. While I'm here, I'm going to heal up in case I need to, because I'm not sure if my gears are at 100%. Let's take a look real quick. Not using you. Okay, so let's restore you. You're still fine, you're still fine, you're still fine. Well, there's actually new equipment available. Not that we need it. Especially not for this fight, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Anyway, when you're ready and you're healed up and saved, enter Weltall. And since I've already spoiled it, yes, Faye is awake and apparently just fine. Seems to be. I don't know where this line comes from. Maybe it's the fact that he's standing near the gear. She's assuming that he's going to try and get on the Weltall, but he hasn't done anything like that yet, so the line just kind of seems like it was mistranslated or put in the wrong spot or something like that. But he doesn't even know why he's here. No clear head yet. So, pretty much like the rest of the game, eh, Faye? Yeah. Oh? Speaking of not moving around, and speaking of, yeah, Alkan Shell, the gear that Stone grabbed from the Ethos headquarters, yeah, he's headed straight for us. Yeah, that thing is huge. And it actually reminds me of something. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's like a boss from Final Fantasy VII? I think? Maybe, I don't know. Just like a similar kind of shape. Same idea of a floating thing with like almost like a segmented body. You just got out of bed. No fighting for you. Faye should be resting. Yes. I shall take Faye to the infirmary. So, Satan is unavailable for this fight, which doesn't really matter to me because he still has really weak gear parts and I don't want him anywhere near gear battle. So yeah, this is the party I'm going to stick with. I would recommend this party, or whichever party basically has your highest level of gear components. So they have the best gears at this point based on their upgrades. Ellie, at any point in time, even if she's lower on that, because you can make use of her elemental spells and air rods do butt tons of damage. But yeah, once you got everyone all set up, yeah, that's why I did that beforehand, because we don't actually have an option to do it. As soon as you select your party, you're done. What the hell happened to his face? That's Stone. What the hell happened to him? What did you do? Very much, I guess, in support of what Solaris is doing. Do you want the power? We all know who this is. We have Grahf. Yeah, we've seen this once or twice before. Every time we have a boss fight incoming, this guy shows up and tries to make things even more difficult. And Graf's theme. Haha, yes. The Seeker of Power. There's power in here. I received this body from Krelian. How did Krelian create that weird, messed up body? It's like he's lost all his skin or something. It's kind of gross, actually. And very impressive. Looks pretty cool as far as the animation goes for the portrait. Fake power. I don't know. He seems like he's got a massive gear and some weird Attack on Titan almost looking body. Doesn't that look like something from Attack on Titan? I haven't seen that yet. I really should watch that. So many good things and no free time. All my free time goes toward this thing. Too many LP, well, not really too many LPs, but too much time, you know, building up and researching and all this other stuff. Not that I'm complaining. I absolutely love making these videos, so. Anyway, we get more power. Well, we don't, but Fist is the divine breath. So yeah, Stone gets some more power. Hidden powers. Scattered goons. Or not scattered goons. What was it? Hired goons. There we go. The Mother of Destruction, huh? Who is this Mother of Destruction? Is it a person? Are you talking like the devil? Or what are you doing? Anyway, the first part of this boss fight is scripted. You can do absolutely no damage. So you're going to charge. I'm just going to show you that you can do no damage by hitting him once, and then everyone's going to guard. Everything gets nullified. And he uses Seal as an attack. So he usually uses it once on each character, which is why I have the Seal ARs on, so I don't take any damage from that. After a round, he should, or well, a few rounds, he should be done with that. Yeah, she's going to take damage because I didn't get the healing on her, but oh well. Well, you know what? Let's kind of show this off. I haven't shown this off, I don't think. You go to Special Options, and you go Fix Frame HP, and it'll cost 260, and it'll restore 30% of our HP. So you're back up to full. And from doing that, we spawn the next part of the scene, which is going to take a long time. And I really don't have a good amount of time to devote to this right at this current point in time, obviously. Some kind of barrier. Farming a barrier. So hatred turns into a barrier, so we're going to use Power Rangers or Sailor Moon logic and turn our will into ether as well. What kind of logic are you working with, Satan? Are you suffering? Oh? We can meet. Oh, so they both were trying to have command of Gebler. Oh. So yeah, I'm not sure if they've actually met. They've mentioned that Josiah came from Solaris. Anyway, when they were there, both Josiah and Stein, or Stone, or Stein, or whatever his name is, were both in Jumond, or whatever, the military academy. And they were both going for command, and apparently they loved the same woman. Josiah, seeing all the evil that happened, threw away his attempt at command, and then disappeared from Solaris, taking Raquel with him. Well, we've seen this scene. No. Yeah. Billy and Prim are evidence to Stone of how she's been dirtied by another man. You didn't save her. You used the wells. Yeah. She was killed because she was, air quotes, dirty. Basically, Stone got jealous, and so no one else could have her, he killed her in front of her kids. This is one sadistic bastard. People? So yeah, all the people that had been going to the ethos to be saved were not actually saved. They were all sent as slave laborers to Solaris. We've already heard this. However, something happened there, and they were converted by Krelian into Wells Reapers, which Billy has been slaughtering in order to save them. This guy is so evil, it is not even funny. Why is there nothing for Billy to regret, though? Well, like I said, running short on time, so if you want to find out, you have to tune in next time.